Welcome to EMILAC Online Tutorial. Now before us is this question under trigonometry, and it reads that ABCD is a triangle, now in which AB equals 4 root 5 centimeter. Now BC equals the root of 10 centimeter. Now find the length of a diagonal AC. Now leaving your answer in simple solve form. Okay, first of all, let us draw out the rectangle ABCD. So let's assume here that this is not drawn to scale. Okay. Alright, so let us say this is A, B, C, and D. Alright. Now AB is 4 root 5 centimeter, and BC here is root 10 centimeter. Now you have to find the diagonal AC. Okay, so from here to here, that's the diagonal. So alright, so how do you go about it? Now take note that a rectangle has the edges are right angle triangle. Okay, and the two opposite sides are also equal, which means this side is the same thing as this side, then this side is also the same thing as this side, which implies that here also will be what, 4 root 5, and this side also will be root 10. Okay, now looking at this now, let us carve out this side of the triangle. So let us redraw, and this is A, this is C, and this is D. So here you have root 10, and here you have 4 root 5. And we are told to find AC. Okay, so in this case, you can say this is a right angle triangle. And for us to find AC, we need to apply the Pythagoras theorem. Okay, and the Pythagoras theorem says the square of the hypotenuse equals to the sum of the sum of the square of the two opposite sides. So that is hypotenuse, which is the long side here, then opposite, whichever one can take the opposite. It all depends where the angle is coming from. So let us just make this one opposite, and this one is what? Adjacent. So to this end, we have h squared equals our O root 10 all squared. Then here you have 4 root 5 all squared. Okay, so all we need to do now, simplify. Then h squared then equals this is the square root of 2 raised to the power of 2. This square here will undo the square root. We are left with 10, then plus. Now at this point now, these two will be distributed across 4 and root 2. So 4 raised to the power of 2, that will give us 16. You have 16, then times. Now here you have root 5 raised to the power of 2 is 5. So here we have 10, then plus 16 times 5, that should give us 80. Yeah, so 10 plus 90, 80, that will give us what? 90. So at this point here, now this should give us equals 90. Now we have to square it both sides. So at this point, our h will be plus or minus the square root of what? 90. But because our negative sign is not valid for the side of any shape, so the negative sign is off. So our h here will now be what? The square root of what? 90. But the question says in the simple solve form. So what we need to do now is to simplify 90. So the question we ask ourselves is, what is that 2 number in which when you multiply you get 90, but one of it must be a perfect square number. Okay, so to that end, so this should give us 9 times 10. Okay, and since 9 is a perfect square number, now the square root of 9, that will give us 3. So here we have 3 root 10 centimeter. Okay, so our h, which is what AC, is 3 root 10 centimeter. Thank you and God bless you.